Hi everyone, we're heading for a drive into Sydney in Australia, and we're actually on a T2 now, and I bet you for those people in Australia, or in New South Wales anyway, you are allowed to drive an EV in a T2 with one person in it, so that's something I didn't know, and comes in handy if you're heading into the city when it's peak hour traffic. So that's just another advantage of having an EV. So pretty soon you're going to have some very good view of the city of Sydney, and also a lot of roadworks coming up. So let's see how much traffic there is. Hopefully it's already peak hours finished and we can have a nice drive in. So we're entering Sydney from the north side, so up ahead is North Sydney. And
exit left to Alfred Street.
And so in the distance there you'll see Sydney and a bit of the harbour.
You are now off track. Rerouting. Toll booth ahead. Keep right to Warringah FWY. Bus lane camera ahead. Speed camera ahead. Bus lane camera ahead.
So now we're just heading up onto the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Well, we have an Australian saying for it. It's called the coat hanger. Iron and made out of a lot of steel, I guess. So we're on the north side of the harbour now. I'm just going to head over to the south side, which is the city of Sydney. Don't know if you can get a good view out. Sun's setting in the west. It's a bit of twilight hour for videoing. And unfortunately, we don't have a high enough car to see all the nice views of the Opera House and stuff. So just in the middle of the bridge now.
Speed camera ahead.
Atto's talking to us all the time, as it always does. There's a new building called the Crown Casino. I think someone told me that there was an apartment in there sold for 28 million Australian dollars. It's pretty high up there for an apartment. We're going to head around to the left and you'll be able to see, hopefully you'll be able to see the circular, what's called Circular Quay, is where all the ferries come in and out of Sydney Harbour from other port destinations. So you're going to have to look around to the left. So probably the best road in Sydney if you like views of a main city. And there's the Opera House, and there's some ferries coming in and out. Harbour Bridge. And we're heading over to one of the nicest beaches of Sydney called Maroubra Beach, and should get there shortly. Just got to go in a few tunnels, so that's pretty boring. Yeah, we just got to Moore Park in Sydney. We've got a tram system now, which brand new tram system that's kind of like very old technology, but everybody seems to think it's good. Cost an absolute fortune to install, so to dig up all the streets. But there
Railway
it is.
crossing ahead.
This is Moore Park. We just passed the Sydney Cricket Ground. So this is Kensington in Sydney, racing a tram in front of us and a bus as well, so they can't decide which one they want, trams or buses. Buses can go everywhere, so much better than trams in my opinion. So we're still on Anzac Parade, just past Kensington. The sun's going down, so hopefully we'll get to Maroubra Beach before it gets dark, so you can have a look. Just heading
You are now
into
off track. Rerouting.
Maroubra Beach.
Make a U-turn if possible at Mons Avenue.
That's right. Everything works in reverse on here. So we just arrived at Maroubra Beach. Sun is setting. Just made it in time, but here it is. Nice coastline in Australia. Full moon today, so nice high tides tonight. So next part of the video, we'll be driving home at night time and we'll give you a demonstration of all the colour lights settings that are in the car. Here's a little video of what it's like driving the Atto 3 at night time. We've got these very cool green lights, but we don't need to leave them green because we can just say BYD. BYD. So I gotta do it when I ask. BYD. Naughty car. BYD. Hi BYD. Change the light colour to purple, ambient light.
Setting the ambient light color to purple.
So now we got purple lights. Doesn't always work. BYD. Change the light colour to red.
Setting the
So different colours for driving. So this is my favourite. Where's driving home? What other one can we do? We can do side view, front view, top view, left view. BYD. Turn on the air conditioning.
Okay, I've turned on the AC. The front temperature is 26 degrees.
BYD. Open the sunroof. BYD, play me some music on the radio. BYD, change this. BYD.
BYD.
Change the station.
The radio is on already.
BYD, BYD.
BYD.
Change it to 105.7. Go to the next radio station.
Economy Light One Way. It's time to tick off your bucket list and discover those postcard views. Start the year feeling wonderful and bring on the holidays in 2023.
BYD.
Book now.
Turn the volume down.
Check to availability and travel periods. Conditions apply.
Change the station.
The radio is on already.
BYD. BYD.
BYD.
Change it to 105.7. Go to the next radio station.
Economy light one way. It's time to tick off your bucket list and discover those 2023.
BYD.
Book now.
Turn the volume down.
Check to availability and travel periods. Conditions apply.
So we're coming to the end of our trip, and that's the harbour bridge at night time. It's pretty nice. Luna Park in the background, if you can see that, under the harbour bridge. And we'll just hook around onto the harbour bridge, and that's the front-facing camera, which is pretty good. You can almost drive by watching the image. Still not quite eyesight level, but we're just going to go onto the harbour bridge and then we'll be heading off home. So just crossing the harbour bridge again and heading off home. So we'll see you in the next video. So goodbye, Atto.